Greetings and welcome to Clear Blue Radiance. It's Thursday, August 20th, 2026. I'm Brother Francis E. Revels Bay. I'm your host for this podcast for Clear Blue Radiance. I'm a spiritual counselor for over 50 plus years. Many of you may know that by now, as I'm back. And I enjoy helping people such as yourself gain greater clarity in your life and redefine your purpose. As you change, your purpose changes as well. Well, today's program is pre recorded. It is for Thursday, August 20th, 2026. You know, the new activity of this year's Lionsgate 888 had us experience a solar eclipse in Leo, a new moon in Leo, and 5 to 6 planets in direct alignment with each other. And that was a lot of energy. Well, one of the things about this particular Lion's Gate is an opening to become more aware and have a greater remembrance of our true self. This particular year, more than any other previous Lion's Gate, is all about your true self. Your true self is your higher self. And it's time to begin to embrace this part of yourself. It's an infinite part of yourself. Every event that you see going on in the world that has been going on for an extremely long time, whether it's wars globally, locally, protests in the streets, all the other things that we've been seeing, a lot of murder, a lot of violence, uh, children molestation, women being molested, all these things that we have seen going on in the world are what? Increasing. And it's getting worse. But you could be a part of the change. So the higher self is your infinite part of yourself. And every event from the news to your personal life is begging for you to awaken, to take that step and become your higher self. Are you ready? Do you think that you can do this? We all must do it. These events are occurring around us all the time. And the one main thing it is doing, all these events, is triggering us. It's triggering us to upgrade. It's triggering us to find a better way. It's triggering all of us to come together internationally, not just also galactically. People are channeling galactic beings, hybrid children, are beautiful beings in other realms, and those who are coming from the great central sun, such as your higher self. So it's time to accept and embrace that this is real. It's not just a possibility, it's an opportunity to possess the opportunity to peel away the old mask, peel away the old thoughts, peel away the old feelings, peel away the old actions and reactions that we have been forced to do. Imagine what it's like to be your higher self. Take a moment. One of the things I want to tell you is you have no previous comparisons, but you are being awakened to remember that the higher self is sitting right in front of you every day. Every time you go in the mirror, you see and feel an essence of your higher self. One of the things about this particular pre-recorded podcast is to help you envision or create an eternal, not only just eternal, but an internal image of the higher self. And where's the higher self? It's residing in you, not just here, but in your heart. I want to tell you one thing. You look like your higher self. You might say, well, how is that? It's the energy that you're giving off all the time. That's why I can say you are looking more and more like your higher self. Have you noticed your energy levels have shifted? You got more energy. Have you experienced looking a little differently? Not just radiating light out of your eyes, but your skin changing. Have you felt like you need to eat more food or eat less? That's all a part of the shift that's going on with yourself. Have you been feeling this urge to move physically across town, uptown, downtown, east or west? This all has to do with the fact that each and every one of us is changing. What you need to do, and we all need to do this, is invite this new remembrance into the heart center. Your heart radiates more than your brain. Yeah, we're thinking all the time. It's already been proven by dream analysts that we're dreaming most of the time. We're having 90-minute or 90-second snippets of dream images. It's just a matter of awakening to the fact that we are dreaming. If you do that, that means you are a lucid dreamer, Lucid dreamer. That means you know you're asleep and you're aware that you're having a dream. Well, your heart is stronger. It's stronger than your brain with more electromagnetic voltage. Your heart is putting out more electromagnetic voltage than your brain. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real or not real, but it will repeat the images that you keep producing up here. And if you add your emotions, heavier emotions, to those repetitive thoughts that you have, your subconscious will find a way to go into your files, to go into your memory bank, and bring forth other images to match the images you have going around in here and your feelings. And most of it is from your past. Well, we are not our past. We are no longer our old thoughts and behaviors. That's why you don't feel like going out sometimes. You don't feel like hanging out with friends or family members. You don't feel like hanging out with coworkers. Have you noticed that most of the time now, you really want to be by yourself? You want to sit in those silent moments by yourself. You don't even want to catch yourself hanging out. Maybe you hang out more with your fur children, your dogs and your cats, than people. Or you want to be around younger people, babies, preteens, teenagers, young adults. Maybe you go to a place that has live poetry and jazz going on in a cafe. Why? Because it uplifts you. Maybe you're heading over on a Sunday morning and have what they call a gospel breakfast or gospel lunch. Why? Because it's uplifting. But even though you have all of these things going on in the world, I'm not going to mention them by name, but we know what's going on recently in our own country. But I say, let's gather the energy as we have as spiritual warriors. My late mom and them always used to use the term prayer warriors, those who know how to incessantly pray. Mm-hmm. There's many people out here using all kind of rituals designed to keep you in fear, designed to block your forward progress, designed to keep you from elevating yourself. But yet, on the other side of the coin, there are tons of people, hundreds upon hundreds of people putting together free summits and conferences to help you shift, whether it's shift your ways you think about finances, retirement, or the way you think about yourself personally. There's hundreds and thousands of people, from the Dr. Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith to Ayanna Van Zant to Lisa Nichols to going on YouTube and finding those channels where you hear the teachings of Neville Goddard, the late Reverend Ike, Louise Hay, and more. We need to take advantage of all of these streaming channels that are putting forth positive information and absorbing it and learning how to use it rather than just let it skate by us. The more we can strengthen the heart and the mind together, the greater the opportunity we shall have to do better, feel better, acquire more, have greater strength, infinite vitality. It's that time now. This previous, just past this current Lions Gate 888 is all about waking up and allowing yourself to become your higher self. You see, our world was built by old thoughts and feelings, one brick at a time, one thought, which was an image, and feeling at a time. And those old thoughts and feelings were what? Masked with old feelings, doubts, and illusions about who we were. This is why you keep seeing history, as they say, repeat itself. Or you see people going on other people's channels or Facebook channels trying to what? Poison the mind of other people. Well, that's not going to work. Because too many people have awakened. Too many people are awake. And guess what? We don't die anyway. None of us does. Dying is an illusion. It's a big illusion. We keep coming back. But the key is remembering who we are, when we left, and where we're headed. That's why meditation, creative pathwork meditation that I teach, guided as well as silent, is all about strengthening this through the use of your heart center. You see, there's only one of you. There's no copycats, there's no duplicates, there's no clones, even though we know behind the scenes clones are popping up. But guess what? You don't have to be that clone. You need to be yourself. We are naturally mystical, metaphysical, and spiritual. We are the alchemists in our own lives. We are the dreamers, the prophets, and the seers, and the healers of our own life. This is what Louise Hay wrote in her book, Heal Thy Body. She became a new thought, science of mind, uh, spiritualist, I should say, minister. And she put that book together for all of us, way back as I think 1969. She would show you the disease, the metaphysical cause, and then the remedy. In other words to speak to create healing for yourself. So I want to help you get things rolling. And I'm going to do this with you at the same time. Today's title is Who Do You Think You Are? Well, let's make a change. Let's invite the higher self. Take a moment. I want you to get your favorite crystal out. Maybe you got some selenite around you. Maybe you have some organites around you. Maybe you got some black tourmaline to ground you. Maybe you got rose quartz, green aventurine, other kinds of selenite, amethyst, citrines, apophyllite, you name it, labradorite. Go get your gemstones, go get your amethyst, and put them around you. While you're doing that, get some water at room temperature for yourself. And when you come back, in fact, just freeze this. Go get your tools, come back. When you got everything around on your desk, in your lap, whatever you have, allow yourself to be calm, centered, and breathe. Start to inhale through your nose and let that air out through your mouth. Each inhalation and exhalation counts as one cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And continue to do that until you feel relaxed with yourself. Sit up as straight as you can without a ramrod spine. Put your shoulders down, let them sit back. Be comfortable. When you're ready, shift so that all of your breathing, inhalation and exhalation, is through your nose. Now, here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are good at visualizing, you might do very well at this. Maybe some of you don't see an image. Just go with the flow. Bring forth out of your memory what I'm describing. This is a creative path work meditation, one of many blended together. I have over 300 or 400 of them. Creative pathwork meditations are for creating bridges to higher realities. That means within yourself, become more conscious of your divine self, your higher self. So what I want you to do is visualize a running stream pouring forth as the result of a waterfall. We've seen many of waterfalls, like National Geographic movies, or maybe you visited a few in your area. And allow yourself to create or recreate the image of a running stream that's the result of a waterfall. Allow yourself to replay the scents that you smell in the air from natural plants, to the moisture in the air or the dryness. As you begin to feel the presence of this stream flowing from a waterfall, imagine this stream right in front of you. You can see it, you can feel it. See how it swirls around boulders and rocks and little grains of sand and pebbles and plants. Envision this stream flowing forth from a waterfall, blending into ponds, and eventually a placid lake in your mind. You can see the images of shrubbery and land and mountains and cacti. You see a few dried leaves and twigs floating in the stream, going into this placid lake. Everything that you hear and see becomes your thoughts, your feelings, your hopes, and your dreams. Keep breathing, allowing yourself to relax. Not think about anything, not have any worry. Just know that everything around you is getting quieter. Just relax. Continue to breathe fully, evenly, and gently. Just like the stream is moving in and out against the brush, grass, sand, plants, and flowing into the pond and further down into this placid lake. They represent your thoughts, and they begin to slow down. And several flow across your mind from deep within you until your heart, connects with just one. Your heart knows the difference. Whatever this image is, it represents the beauty, wisdom, higher consciousness, represents infinite understanding, infinite wellness, divine light, unconditional love, and the pure radiance of your higher self. You might even begin to see the inner you, the true you, the transcendental self, which is your higher self. You see flashes of it in your memory, reflections in the water. The doors of awareness and remembrance are now open with you and the pure radiance of your higher self is now flowing through you. Take your time. Inhale its presence, its infinite presence, its pure radiance, pure light. For some of you, You see a beautiful cobalt blue or a royal purple or gold or white light. You see all kind of sparks of light popping up within your memory, within you. Take a moment now and receive this pure radiance, the awareness of it, the remembrance of it as you. It is you. Pure radiant light flowing from a radiant heart as your higher self. Every thought, every feeling is brand new. Every sensation is brand new. It is you, the kindest part of you, the most healing part of you, the radiance of the internal and eternal teacher, your own guru, which is you. Universal divine grace, moving through you, moving through your blood, moving through your nervous system. Your auric field is filling up with gold and yellow and turquoise and blue and radiant pink and beautiful crimson and indigo, emerald greens, beautiful yellows, pinks, beautiful gems like citrine and apophyllite, tanzanite and marcasite and malachite and smoky quartz, watermelon tourmaline, celestite, huge gems sparkling through your auric field. You begin to hear the ancient ones, the teachings of the ancient prophets and seers. You hear the presence of Divine Mother coming through you, bringing forth the Divine Father wisdom, but the truth of Divine Mother. You might perhaps begin to realize that you can embody your higher self in this very moment because you are allowing yourself to be. Negativity slides away. Falsehood slides away. Illusions slide away. Old hurt slides away. Anxiety, stress slides away. You feel a sense of greater oneness growing inside yourself. Your heart is pure. Your heart speaks like a child from within. And your most infinite radiant self, clear blue radiant self, just like Sirius, great central sun, your light is elevating you Your awareness is becoming infinite. Your remembrance is bringing forth vitality and strength, wisdom and grace. Your shadow self is melting. Take a moment and embrace this pure radiance called your higher self. Say to yourself, I hear and now affirm and decree that I remember that I am my higher self. Continue to breathe, inviting the breath of your higher self, the elevated mind and consciousness, and the unconditional love of your higher self. Trust, have faith, and remember, you are your higher self right now. Let the tingling begin. Receive and embrace this awareness and remembrance. You are your higher self. Repeat to yourself, I am my higher self right now, eternal. My purpose is to be and become and embrace and speak as I am my higher self. And as you continue to do this, I want to give you an announcement. If you're ever here in the state of New Mexico, in Albuquerque, look up Resonant Essentials, Esoteric School of Metaphysics, located at 2703 Broadbent Parkway, Northeast Suite J, here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87107. Be sure to go to the website, www.resonant, Resonant, essentials, essentials.com. When that webpage opens, you can check on the calendar of events to see the various classes and courses that we have going on. But be sure to click on Guild Directory and take a peek at the various intuitive arts guild practitioners. I'm one of them. But there are many more of us that are there. You might want to become a member of IAG, Intuitive Arts Guild. You don't have to live here within the state or the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. You can live out of state and still allow yourself to have the opportunity to become a member, a practitioner of the IAG directory, the Guilds directory. However, you have to be vetted, and there is a membership fee. When you go to that page, you'll be able to read everything about it. And you know, every second Sunday of each month, we have a psychic fair that runs 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is free. All of our readings are $30. or healing sessions are 30 with most people for 20 minutes. I do celestial I am drawings. These are aura portraits, energies that I hear and see in your auric field, and you get a reading at the same time for just $60. They could run anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes, but you get that drawing rendered in colorful pencils. Hey, www.resonantessentials.com. Every second Sunday, we have people like Barbara Fox. She gives excellent tarot readings. We have Ida Berkey. She does tarot readings. We have Sherelle. Sherelle is a wonderful practitioner of Reiki, and she also does tarot cards. We have Liliana Rondon, Jaguarina.com, and she gives some beautiful crystal readings. And she has various items to sell like knitted scarves and caps and hats. She has an array of incense that you could buy as well. We have so many people. We even have Dr. Andrew Moser. He's an acupuncture person, and he's really good. I think for $10, he'll do both of your ears with the little fine needles just to help you to relax. We also have Pete Siri. Pete Siri reads palms. He's an astrologer and he can do some numerology as well. And we have Timothy Wild of wildpsychics.com. He's also a great numerologist and a tarot reader as well. And then we have Michelle Vidal. She's the founder of Resonant Essentials Esoteric School of Metaphysics and the president. And she does mediumship readings. She also does tarot card readings. So come on down to the second Sunday of each month. Our next fair is Sunday, September the 13th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free admission, 2703 Broadbent Parkway, Northeast, Suite J, right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the zip code for that area is 87107. You want to get directions to it, go to the website or put it in your Google Maps, and it'll take you right there into the Broadbent Industrial Park. Well, I'm Brother Francis E. Revels Bay. Thank you for watching my pre-recorded session for Clear Blue Radiance for Resonant Essentials Esoteric School of Metaphysics. Now, this pre-recording you will find at Resonant Essentials YouTube channel, as well as my Circle of Grace One YouTube channel. So take care of yourself. Look forward to see you next time. And when I get some more free time, I'll go back to doing some live podcasting of Clear Blue Radiance on Resonant Essentials YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Until next time, remember that divine grace is a blessing as we're alive and well in the age of remembrance. Take care of yourself. Looking forward to see you real soon. And if you need any information from me, you can go to linktree.com/IAM dot Circle Grace One or http://linktr.ee/IAM dot Circle of Grace One, or email me at iam.circleofgrace1@gmail.com. I'm also the founder and chief principal teacher of Circle Grace One, established July 2nd, 1974. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Look forward to see you real soon.